Right, fantastic result tonight. You must have been well chuffed for that performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Not very different to how I thought it was going to go, if I am honest. But what a tough man Sam Cousins is. You know, so many other opponents would have folded under the pressure that Tariq put him under and the shots Tariq was hitting him with. You know, I said to the ref afterwards, you should have stopped that in the second round when Taz basically beat him from pillar to post, dropped him. It was just like, one, massive credit to Sam for getting up. I mean, how he managed to get up, I don't know. And two, how the ref didn't. I know the ref was looking. And the ref did say to me at the end, he said, look, there were several times that fight I could have stopped it. He said, many refs would have stopped it. He said, but I passed judgment, I let it carry on. Like, fair enough, you know, and he went 8 rounds, you know, that's cool. Sam basically he said just then, he said, you're right. He hits so hard, he's so strong. How hasn't he been stopping people? Don't know. It'll happen. It will happen. You know, it was a great performance. It was a great performance. He had everything. You know, he came forward, he was on the ropes, he was slipping, he was rolling. He looked so comfortable in those last 2 rounds, just with shoulder rolls, you know, dropping his right. I was screaming at him to get the right hand up, dropping his right hand. But he dropped the right hand, but he got the shoulder up and just rolled. It was awesome. It really was awesome.
Sam obviously came in overweight. Were there a few alarm bells ringing when you heard that?
I wasn't happy because Sam had texted me on Thursday to say, great news, I'm a pound underweight. Brilliant, fight on. It's also, I think, a contributing factor why Tariq actually didn't manage to get him out, or nearly got him out, because bearing in mind, Tariq weighed in today at 1 o'clock 173 pounds, £2 under what the fight weight was, 175. Sam weighed in 183 pounds. You know, Sam was 7-8 pound over the fight limit. Tariq was under the fight limit, and then he's eating. You know, come tonight when they've just fought, Sam would have had a good stone advantage on him. You know, so Tariq almost put him away with that kind of weight advantage that Sam had. You know, so yeah, I wasn't happy at all at that, but I wasn't concerned. I wasn't worried because I know what this kid's got. You know, he's strong, he's relentless, kicks like a mule when he punches people, and you know he's proved tonight. He's got a great chin, got great defence, he's got great footwork. You know, there is nothing I can criticise at all. I honestly cannot say, Tariq, you should have done this, you should have done that. Unless I'm ultra critical and said, perhaps you should have calmed down a little bit at times, but it's not really a criticism. I'm just going to go for it because he still had the amount of energy, the relentless pressure, the strength right up to that last final bell. And even the ref was then, last 15 seconds of the fight, the ref was right on it. I thought he was going to stop it. You know, it was a great performance, and you know, I've got to thank Sam for coming in, taking the fight. You know, he's always game. He's great. He proved how tough he was tonight. As I said though, he had that massive weight advantage, which I truly believe is how he managed to stay on his feet and get through it. If it had been pound for pound on it, he would have been out. He would have been out in that second round when Tariq dropped him. You know, there's no way he would have got through that. But I've got to take your hat off to Sam. He's one tough cook, and I like Sam. He's a good lad.
Do you feel a bit sorry for Tariq tonight because he deserved the knockout, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. But you know, a win's a win. An emphatic win. 80-72 every single round. You know, so not really. You know, Taz has got 8 rounds under his belt, 8 hard rounds. You know, he pushed the pace the whole time. You can't buy that. If he had stopped Sam in that second round when it looked like it was going to be stopped, you know, would have been great on the record. But realistically, what would he have learned? You know, wouldn't have learned a huge amount from it. From 8 rounds, in such fashion, he would have learned so much from it. So that's in the locker now. So that's just going to improve him as a fighter going forward, which is exciting enough, you know, because he's just improving every single time he fights. You know, I'm seeing it in camp all the time, every time we're training. You know, he's sparring with some great guys, you know, Nick Blackwell, Chris Eubank Jr., Liam Williams. He's been up with Callum Smith. You know, he holds his own, you know, and he's learning from something. I mean, you know, we know how good Eubank Jr. is. We know how good Callum Smith is. Liam Williams, not many people know who Liam is, but Liam's just won the Commonwealth title at light middleweight, but he does spar and walk around at light heavy. And Nick Blackwell, to me, he's just awesome. He is one hell of a fighter, Nick. You know, and he's already fighting at European level. Got robbed for that European title. Him and Tariq have great spars together, great spars, and that's what we've got going on from now. You know, his coach Mark's asked if we can go up and do weekly spars with Nick. Of course. You know, Nick's been asked to go and be sparring partner for the Loft kid. That's how good Nick is.
Were you especially pleased with the maturity of the performance? Because Sam brought to the table everything he normally does, the antics, the talking.
Yeah. Yes, and again, I wasn't that surprised because we had that with Jody Meikle. Because when Tariq fought Jody Meikle back in the summer in Peterborough, we knew what Jody was going to do. We knew Jody was going to lean on the ropes, poke his tongue out and do all that. We knew that. And we'd already planned that, regardless of what he does, just stay focused, don't get drawn into it, just stay focused. So that wasn't too much of a concern when Sam started talking to him, banging, he's just saying, come on, you know. That, to me, that's more Sam's geeing himself up. You know, Tariq just remained calm, he come through it. And you're right, it was a very mature performance from Taz when he was doing that. But that didn't surprise me from the Meikle fight. He won't get drawn into antics like that. You know, Taz is very calm, he's very calculated, and he listens and he does what he does. And you know, what a performance.
So what's the next step now for Tariq?
We have a couple of days off, literally a couple of days off. We're just going to tick through Christmas. Like I said, we've got that sparring with Nick, which we're going to take all the way up to. I don't know when Nick's going to be going out with Golovkin, but I think it's probably the other side of Christmas. So certainly up until then. But then we'll have to see how that goes, because I believe Billy Joe will probably vacate the British title now. And when he does that, Nick's obviously mandatory. And his opponent potentially will be John Ryder, as we know, is another strong southpaw. So we're going to work with Nick on this, which obviously will bring Taz on. And then we'll wait and see what happens in the new year. I believe Keith's got another show in Swindon, which is looking likely for February. We have been offered to be on the show in Trowbridge on the 31st of January, but that again depends on ticket sales. Now, being in Trowbridge, where Tariq's majority fan base is Peterborough, you know, it's building in Swindon, and Swindon, you need to start getting behind this kid because he is an absolute star. You know, if we can get ticket sales, we'll fight in Trowbridge on the 31st of January, and then we'll fight obviously in Swindon on whatever date Keith's got penciled in February. So again, you know, I need to keep him busy. I want him to have, you know, 6 to 8 fights again next year. Just keep going up. It is ticket sales, so we need support to keep this kid on the roll that he's on. He will next year fight for a Southern Area title, and then we'll just go from there. Whether that's a Southern Area super middleweight or Southern Area like well, don't yet know. Depends on where we go with the weight. But we could quite easily drop down to super mid because we were virtually there a few times in this camp. I had to get him to eat so that he stayed, you know, within that weight bracket. You know what I mean? Even today, he should have been 175, he was 173. So, you know, which is great. You know, he is such a strong, fit, dedicated professional. It's a joy to work with. So, the future next year is looking really exciting for him. So we'll have to wait and see what happens after Christmas. You know, the ticket sales will be out in January. Otherwise, we'll be on Keith's show. We'll hold them tickets for Keith's show in February, and we'll put on another performance. So it's exciting.